Hello all my dear students, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel Modern English with Kunduda. Dear friends, if you are new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel to get more videos. Dear students, in this video I am going to talk about model question paper and its blueprint second. So it is a second blueprint and second model question paper which I am going to talk about, which has been released by Government of Karnataka. So my dear students, you can see over here at the very top of the blueprint you can find Government of Karnataka School Evaluation and Assessment Board Model Question Paper Blueprint second. And also you will observe over here all the units from the course book, that is English PUC second year spring. You can find here all the units, all the lessons. You can find over here teaching hours and the marks allotted to each lesson. And then here in two columns you can find here at the top lots and hots, which talks about lower order thinking skills, and hots it talks about higher order thinking skills. So let us understand one by one how the marks are allotted to each lesson. My dear students, let us understand each lesson. Lesson number 1, Romeo and Juliet, teaching hours 3, and marks allotted to this lesson 4 marks. So let us see how many marks are given here in lower order. 3 mark question 1 and 1 mark question 1. So in this way the lesson is given 4 marks. Second lesson you can find here, my dear students, 2 deer, and marks allotted are 5, right? So 4 mark question and somewhere 1 mark. The next lesson is on children, 5 marks allotted. You can find here 4 mark question 1 and 1 mark question 1 over here. So also you can find at the same time other lessons. Everything I need to know I learned in the forest, 5 marks. You can find here 3 mark 1 question, 2 mark 1 question, 5 marks. Then you can find a sunny morning, 7 marks allotted, 1 mark question 1, 2 mark question 1 and 4 mark question 1. In the same way we can find second lesson, 6 number lesson, when you are old, marks allotted 3 marks, 2 mark question 1, 1 mark question 1. In this way you can find, my dear students, all the lessons are given certain marks. Then we have 7 number lesson, gardener, 5 marks, 1 mark question 1 and then 4 mark question 1. Then we have here 8 number, with the food from its child, 3 marks are allotted. You can find here 3 mark 1 question. Then we can find here 9th lesson, that is I believe books will never disappear, 4 marks allotted, 1 mark 1 question and 3 mark 1 question. In the same way we can find here number 10 lesson, heaven if you are not here on earth. It's a poem, 3 marks are given to this poem, 3 mark question, 2 mark question 1 and 1 mark question 1 you can find here, my dear students. Then we have next lesson, that is 11th number, Japan and Brazil through a traveler's eye, and marks given for this lesson are 4 marks. So 3 mark question 1 and 1 mark question 1. So total 4 marks are given to this lesson. Then we can find here 12 number, that is otter, and the marks given for this lesson are 5 marks are given to this lesson. 4 mark 1 question and 1 mark 1 question, my dear students, you can find over here. Then lesson number 13 you can find here, that is where there is will, and 4 marks are allotted, that is 4 mark 1 question. Then water, it's the last poem which is given 4 mark, and that is 1 mark question and then 3 mark question you can find over here. It is in higher order. So my dear students, this is all about the marks allocation of each lesson. This is all about textual context, textual information we can find over here, my dear students. Now this is all about course book. Let us talk about grammar and composition. So here you will find all grammatical aspects, grammar, composition and writing skill. It is going to come from a workbook which is given for second year. You can find here the units and the marks allotted to each. Articles or preposition, 1 mark. Then second unit, jumbled segments, 1 mark. Subject verb agreement, 1 mark. Tenses and verb forms, 1 mark. Then framing question, WH question, and do form question, 2 marks. Error identification, that is correction of sentences, 2 marks. Expressions, idioms, 2 marks. Passive verbs, passive forms of verb forms, that is 3 marks. Reported speech, or we can say reporting a conversation, 5 marks. Then we have comprehension, passage or prose, we can say for 9 marks. In addition to that, we have comprehension, poetry, poem for 9 marks. Then we have pronouns, this is called pronoun inference for 5 marks. Then we have linkers for 4 marks. Note making for 2 marks. Then dialogue writing for 3 marks. Then we have job application for 5 marks. And then last, speech writing for 5 marks. So to sum total, if you go to see, all the units are included, and then there are certain questions which have options, right? So dear students, we should understand all the things in one particular pattern. So this is what is going to be very fine. So this is all about blueprint second of the model question paper second. So dear students, let us go and understand the question paper format, how it is. So dear students, you can find over here the second question paper, model question paper, which is given by Government of Karnataka School Evaluation and Assessment Board. You can find here class to second year, subject English, time which is given for solving this paper is 3 hours. Then academic year 2024-25, maximum marks 80, number of question 36, right? So let's go ahead and understand the paper second, model question paper. Instructions as usual, no change in it. Answer the questions of all the sections. Follow the prescribed word limit while answering the questions. I need not expostulate on this. Then we have number 3, write the correct question number as it appears on the question paper, which is very important, which is very essential, that we must write the right and appropriate question number so that it should not create any kind of confusion for examiner. Instruction number 4, for multiple choice questions, choose the correct answer and rewrite it. So don't write or don't repeat the answer, don't repeat the questions. So repetition should be avoided, my dear students. Instruction number 5, answer the question number 30A or 30B should be in a sequence and at one place. So answer to the question number 30A and 30B, right, should be in a sequence and at one place. It should not be scattered or should not write wherever you want. It should be at one place and in sequence. Instruction number 6, for question number 30, 31, 32 and 36, we have internal choices and hence we have to answer either A or B. We have personal choice, my dear students. Instruction number 7, for part A, a repetition of answer is not allowed. So we have to write the answer once. So answers written more than once will be given 0 marks. So keep in mind, my dear students, we should not repeat the answer. This is all about instructions, how to write and how to solve the question paper. Now let us dive into the question paper in actual format. So part A, as usual, I have described. So part A is all about multiple choice questions from all the units you can find over here, my dear students. So you will find here multiple choice questions. One question is given and then we have 4 options below that you can find here. First question, Romeo says, so shows a snowy dove trooping with crows in the poem Romeo and Juliet. To whom does the word snowy dove refer to? And there are 4 options we can find over here, my dear students. Rosalind, then we have B, Juliet, option C, Romeo, and option D, Capulet. So your own choices, you have to understand, you have to write the right answer. So question number 1 is all about multiple choice questions. So as you can go ahead, you will find all those things, my dear students. Let us go towards next part, that is, you can find here second question from next lesson, that is next poem on children. Then we have the same way, you can find here the first question is all about multiple choice question, my dear students. Then you will find here very important question in the same question, sequence of events we have to understand, and then we have to write the right answer over here, my dear students. You can find here, identify the sequence of events that led to a change in the owner's lifestyle with reference to the lesson The Gardener. So you have to read the options, and then we have to write the right option. So you will find over here a kind of event, a sequence of event which is given here, and we have to choose the right sequence of events which is appropriate, and then we have to tick the right marks. Then we have next question, going to next part. Question number 11, you can find over here, fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verb given in the brackets for 3 marks. So you can find here, my dear students, a speeding lorry hit a car yesterday on the highway, and the lorry driver dash, in bracket you can find here, verb is given, arrest by the police. The passengers in the car, again dash, in bracket, verb hurt. The injured passengers, again dash, in the bracket you will find admit to a nearby hospital. So you have to write the appropriate form of the verb here in the blank space, my dear students, and this is for 3 marks. So question number 12, you can find over here, fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate expressions given in the brackets. So you will find here, you will find appropriate expressions and phrasal verbs you will find over here, which we have to fill in the blanks. This is for 2 marks. Sharon wanted to purchase mobile phone. His friends gave many suggestions. He could not decide. Then next, he was dash. His mother asked him to speak to his aunt as he was dash in the matters of mobile phones. So what is the appropriate correct expressions or phrasal verb, my dear students? We have to fill in the 2 blank spaces. Moving to the next question, that is 13 question number, and that is all about pronoun inference. Read the following paragraph and match the pronouns in side A with the nouns and phrases in the side B that they refer to. So this is all about pronoun inference question, my dear students. We have to read the passage carefully which is given here. This is all about hardly 4 to 5 lines passage, and we have to read it very thoroughly and appropriately, understanding its corresponding pronouns. Mobile phones are very useful these days. They, now they here used as a pronoun which refers back to, right? So mobile phones are useful these days. They is referring back to mobile phones. In the same way, we have to understand the entire paragraph, my dear students. Then you will find over here in column A and in column B their corresponding words. So in column A you will find all the pronouns which have been which have been given here in sequence A, B, C, D. You will find here all the pronouns A, B, C, D here, and then column B you will find its corresponding nouns and noun phrases, right? So this is all about 5 mark question. Moving to the next question, that is part B. Part B is all about textual questions. Answer any 3 of the following questions in a 1 or 2 sentences each for 6 marks. So we have to write any 3, which is for 2 marks. Name the 2 countries that recognized and declared rights of nature according to Vandana Shiva. So I'll not go in detail about these questions. So you have to read question number 14, 15, 16 and 17. So out of 4 questions you have to write any 3, which is for 2 marks. Next question. Answer any 4 of the following questions in about 60 words each. This is for 3 mark question. We have to write any 4 question of 3 marks. So question number 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 and 23. You will find all these questions here, my dear students. You have to write any 4 of these questions, and 1 question is for 3 marks each. So total you have to write 4 questions of 3 marks. Next, let's go towards next question, that is 4 mark question. Answer any 3 of the following questions in about 100 words each for 4 marks. So out of these many questions you have to write any 3. Question number 24, question number 25, question number 26, question number 27, question number 28 and 29. Out of 6 questions you have to write any 3 questions, and 1 question is for 4 marks each. My dear students, you have to read the question and you have to understand, you have to write the question in 100 words each. And while answering the question, my dear students, you have to follow word limit. You have to keep in mind word limit as well. Let's go towards next part of the question paper, that is part C. Part C is all about comprehension, prose comprehension and poetry comprehension, which is for 9 marks, my dear students. Question number 30 we can find here. Read the following passage and answer the questions set on it for 9 marks. So you have to read the entire passage, you have to comprehend the passage, and then you have to answer the questions which we have over here, which we can see here. What is the average weight of Southern African python? So you have to answer these questions in a sequence. You can find here questions which are asked on the passage A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So 9 questions are asked. We have to answer those questions in an appropriate manner. In option to that, we have poetry. Read the following poem and answer the questions set on it for 9 marks. Again, we have one more poetry comprehension, my dear students. Road Not Taken by Robert Post. We have to read the poem thoroughly, understand the poem thoroughly, and then go for solving the questions asked on the poem. So you can find here again the same format of asking the questions A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So you'll find here the questions, how the questions are asked. You can find here. And then let us go towards next part, that is part D question. Part D question is all about question based on grammatical aspects. So question number 31A, rewrite as directed for 4 marks. The very first question is all about articles, the use of proper articles. Second question is all about rearrange the segments into a meaningful sentence. You will find here, my dear students, there are certain segments of the questions you can find here. They are scattered, they are divided by slash, so you have to rearrange those words in an appropriate and meaningful way, form a meaningful sentence, which is for 1 mark. Then next question, that is subject verb agreement, which we have to write the appropriate subject verb agreement concept here. Then we have next question, that is tenses, tense form, identifying the tense forms. Robert Dash sent many messages to his friend yesterday. So you can find over here the instruction, fill in the blanks with the appropriate form of the verb given in the bracket. So identify the right form of the verb and fill here in the blank space. So for 4 mark. In option to that, we have linkers, my dear students. You can find here 4 marks linkers question based on fill in the blanks with the right linker. Though, when, as, so we can find here linkers are given, and there is a kind of passage, a small passage of 2 lines. Dash, Mr. Elephant requested help. The man couldn't refuse. Dash, he was his friend. Dash, he decided to help Mr. Elephant. Dash, it was raining heavily. So you have to write the appropriate linkers in the blank spaces, my dear students, for 4 mark. Let us go towards the next part of next question of the question paper, second model question paper, which is given by Karnataka's government. Rewrite as directed. Then this is for 2 mark question. The farmers have taken to organic farming. Dash, question mark is given, and then we are asked to write the suitable question tag to this question. So it is all about question tag. Second question is all about framing WH question to get the underlined words as an answer. Right. So here you will find, my dear students, the police, it has been underlined, and then we are asked to frame WH question to get the underlined word as an answer. So for 2 marks. In option to that, we have rectify the errors in the following sentences and rewrite them. In option to that, we have sentence correction for 2 marks. So 2 sentences we have to correct grammatically, structure wise, meaning wise. We have to see students were prepared well for their exams. First question. Second is Guru advised his sister. So somewhere, maybe in spelling, maybe in structure, maybe in grammatical, maybe in meanings, there will be a kind of error which we have to rectify and write it. It is for 2 mark. Next question, that is 33. It is all about note making, my dear students. Read the following passage and make notes by filling the boxes given below for 2 marks. So we have 4 boxes given over here. We have to read the passage carefully and we have to fill those boxes and to get 4 marks. You can find here one passage. Trained dogs with their incredible sense of smell help police in tracking criminals and in rescuing buried people. They also help to find bombs and drugs. They are very good friends of police in general. So all about the police and the trained dogs. So you have to write all the boxes in an appropriate manner to get 2 marks. Question number 34 is all about reported speech, what we can call in another word, reporting a conversation. So you have to report the following conversation by following all the rules and regulation of reported speech, and you have to write. This is for 5 marks, my dear students. Next question, complete the following dialogue. It is all about dialogue completion, my dear students. Let's go ahead. You can find here two friends meet at a bookshop, Vinay and Vincent, and they're talking about their experiences. So you have to fill those blank spaces to get 3 marks. So dialogue completion is all about 3 marks. Let us go towards next part, that is part E of the question paper. Question number 36A. Write a letter of application in response to the following advertisement that appear in the Hindu dated 16th August 2024. And then here you will find a kind of advertisement: wanted English teachers, qualification BA B.Ed, applied to the secretary, MM School, Chamrajnagar. Right. So you have to write XXX for your name and YY for your address. This is very crucial while writing, that we have to take into account. In addition to that, we have speech writing. Question number 2nd is B. Imagine that you are the secretary of your students' union. Prepare a speech of about 100 words on road safety to create awareness among your classmates. Use the following information like importance of traffic rules, importance of following traffic rules, behavior of bicycle riders and bike riders, importance of helmets, importance of seat belts in cars, rules to be followed by pedestrians. So this is what we have to follow, all the important information while writing the speech on road safety, my dear students. So dear students, it is all about question paper format, model question paper format 2nd, and blueprint of PUC 2nd year English. I hope, my dear students, you must have liked this. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel to get more videos. Thank you so much.